What's going on, everybody? Thank you for joining me. It's Brian here with Fixed Air Moon, keeping the collective fixed on astrology. It is July 15th, 2020. If it's your first time to the channel, please do subscribe if you enjoy the horoscope. Your support means everything to me and helping me grow this channel. It means a lot to me. So please subscribe, like, comment. I will get back to you. You can hit me up on any social media at Fixed Air Moon. And yeah, I'm around and I'd love to talk whenever you get the chance. So holler at me. Jumping into the horoscope today, we have our sun at 23 degrees, moving up to 24, and it is at about 11, between 11 and 12 today. It is exact opposition to Pluto. Just came off the exact opposition to Jupiter. This is a crazy portal. I know I say that a lot, but this is a crazy portal in our life. This is, the sun doesn't just oppose these planets every other week. Like, it's not like or every month even. It's not like a full moon. Like, this is a once in a year thing. And it's not like we just get Jupiter and Pluto right on each other when the sun opposes. This is a huge transformational step in our life to take us to this huge new reality, this grand place. But it also can make it feel like you're just trapped and you're just stuck in and being stagnant even. So it's about understanding where we are right now and taking that big leap. The universe is going to throw things at you to test you all the time, and like this is one of those transits where when you get tested, you have to take that next step to go to your highest place in life and just trust that everything's going to work itself out, because you're transforming into a really powerful being just by in your mind knowing that you're going to get through it. I mean, that's huge. It's just about trusting. So whatever transformation comes to you today, like, accept it and roll with it like it was meant to be. This is one of those big portal days, and when you can let go and just roll with it and accept your evolution right now, it's going to be so much better, when you just trust the universe. But it's not easy. We have Venus here at 12 degrees starting to move forward. Well, she's making a sessy quadrant over to Saturn, and it's coming up on Pluto and Jupiter. So that's a really hard angle, and it's uncomfortable. So it's going to feel like reality is really constricting our beauty and our self-worth and our values. Like, we don't get to go out and express ourselves right. But that's just an illusion. Like, that's not even the truth. Like, the truth is that our values are moving forward finally, and we can finally see the beauty and be curious in life. And whatever the physical world might throw at you today or tomorrow or the rest of this week, because this is kind of a week-long thing, it's about being understanding and growing and molding your reality into what you want. Like, take what makes you happy and what brings you value and roll with it. And try not to restrict yourself. Like, if restrictions come from the outside world, that's fine, but how can you expand on the inside to get through whatever that may be? It's a time to be very mentally strong and emotionally strong, and I think that's the big lesson here with this double new moon in Cancer and the eclipses that came back into Cancer. It's really, and even the North Node being in Cancer previous, before it came into Gemini, it's really this build-up and this strengthening to find our foundation within ourselves, so that we can go take these next big steps into this decade, this 2020 decade, because it's going to change everything. And I think the writing is on the wall for that, and most people can see it, and the astrology is saying it. So this is a big day where you get to show the universe how strong you are inside. And we have the moon that came off Uranus yesterday, which could be all sorts of different things. It could be things that you didn't expect. Like, I ended up getting a ticket yesterday in a golf cart, and it was like, am I gonna let that little ticket get me down and like bother me emotionally? No, I shook that off. Like, whatever. It's just this dumb little ticket in a gated community. Like, I almost got upset. The officer sure did, or the security guard sure did think I should be upset. He's like, "Man, I'm sorry for ruining your day." I'm like, "You didn't ruin my day. Nice try." it's all attitude. It's all how you think of things. And the moon came off Uranus, so I think emotionally we're trying to go to that next level and understand this physical world better, um, because there are all these different changes. Everything is new. So the moon today is making great aspects. It's going to be trining Pluto, Jupiter, Saturn today as it closes out in Taurus and moves into Gemini, and it's also making a sextile to the sun. So emotionally, we should be as ready as ever and feel as comfortable in ourselves as ever to take this big leap of transformation. This is some fate train stuff for sure. And we do have Mercury at 6 degrees starting to move forward too. So like we're firing on all cylinders. We're ready to move forward emotionally with our foundation, with the strength inside of ourselves, with our mind clear. We're not at a shadow yet with Mercury or Venus, but at the same time, like we're ready. We're on our way. We're I guess like if we were at an airport, we're like going through TSA right now. Like, so we're really, really close to just this breakthrough into Leo season, where we don't get the full power of Leo season because we don't get a new moon until the very end of it, which is a bummer because Leo season's great and it brings the love. It's the season of love. But we still are going to get a little bit of that Cancer drag into it, which is good because that's important right now. And the universe is trying to tell us like our emotional foundation and the structure of our life right now and how we handle everything that's going to get thrown at us is going to make all the difference in the world. In fact, it is what's going to open up the portal to the highest place in your life right now. Mars coming off of Chiron. Okay. I don't know how that happens sometimes. Anyways, Mars coming off of Chiron. Finally, moving up on Lilith. Mars is just trucking forward right now. He's really moving the fastest. And, we got to go take action for not only our emotions, but our identity and like be our true self. I know I say that all the time, but that's like, you got to take yourself to the next level right now. And, we had to deal with some wounds with Chiron there, but now it's like, got to go to that next level, and sometimes we got to leave those wounds behind that don't serve us anymore. Deal with them, go on to the next, move on, because it's all about the here and the now. And we did get a 10-10 there, so a little synchronicity. Got to go to that go to be your true self, be your authentic self, and feel comfort within that. That's where we're at right now, is just feeling completely comfortable and happy within yourself and accepting the change and making big steps like towards, it all starts within. But that's what Uranus wants to tell you too, is that like what's within molds your reality in Taurus. So as a collective, it's one of those days where we could definitely make the reality exactly what we want it, and it's up to us to make it beautiful, make it great, make it align with our values, make it beautiful. And there's a lot of beauty out there. So I do hope that you guys get to go see some of that beauty today. And that'll do it. I'm gonna pull a card. The 5 of Cups. Well, I think with these oppositions, like, it's a lot, and I think we can feel like the cups are on the ground and we're just not really emotionally all there. But I think it's more so about trusting. And this is an interesting picture of the 5 of Cups. This deck is so interesting because it's so different from like traditional tarot. So I like to incorporate the picture more than just like what the actual meaning is. But I think it's about understanding your emotions and like being a higher self and looking down on them and understanding that whatever life throws at you, like you get the choice to sit on it or not, and you get the choice to grab and take whichever emotions really do serve you the best. Like, you don't have to hold on to things that are holding you back in life, and you don't have to feel bad about letting go of certain emotions either. So I think it's definitely a day to feel the emotion, but take what feels good. Like, Taurus wants you to feel good. The moon in Taurus is exalted. It wants you to feel good. And it's making great aspects to not only the sun in Cancer, but to Pluto, Jupiter, and Saturn, you know. And then we do have Venus with the Ceci quadrant, but also sextiling Mars and Chiron. So there's just a lot to say that we just have to go towards what feels good emotionally and not let things outside of ourselves take us out of alignment there, because we're going through this big change and this big transformation. Pluto is the great transformer. Mixed with Jupiter, it's huge transformation, and it's opposing our luminary, but making great aspects to the moon. So yeah, today's a day to not get down. Don't feel apathy for yourself. Move forward, not backwards, because we're moving backwards is a silly thing to do. Like, we're all evolving. You don't go backwards in evolution, and this is a big portal towards our evolution and towards that next step on our journey. I love you all very much, and I will see you tomorrow. Take care. One love.